Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, youth pastors. Good morning, youth workers. Paul Turner here from the discipleproject.net. And today I just want to go live today and share with you my new website. It's something that I'm really, really proud of and something I just wanted to show off because I just feel like I've worked really hard to put together something that is cohesive. If you've ever visited my website before, it wasn't great. It just wasn't. It was fine for what it was. It had information there, but it was certainly nothing to gaze upon. It was certainly nothing to brag about, really. And recently, I had a former colleague of mine, Brianna from Marikai Designs. I'll put a link down in the show notes there after the video. But if you're looking to redesign your website, this girl's got it. She put the whole thing together. So I just want to take you on a little trip here. And if you notice here, I even made a little T-shirt here, and you'll see it's very branded. I'm not a fancy guy, okay? I'm not bougie. I'm not fancy, and to even have this is a bit overwhelming because it makes me. The whole goal is to make me look better than I really am, and this website really does make me look a lot better than I really am. But I guess it's a good reflection. Let's put it that way. I think it's a good reflection of where I want to be. And so anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it, and we'll kind of take you through it just to kind of show it off. And here we are here. Show you at the top here. And for people that don't know why I call it the Disciple Project, first of all, I want to call it the Disciple Project because I'm super passionate about that process. I'm super passionate about the following of Jesus and what that means. And I'm not talking about from a law perspective, not from a following the rules perspective, but just from a process perspective, because I feel like so many people are getting it wrong today of what it means to follow Jesus. And I just did some. I'm kind of in this midst of doing some podcasts and some other things that revolve around phrases youth pastors use that I think are not quite communicating what we really want to see young people, or what we're asking young people to do. We're not communicating correctly what we're asking young people to do. And so this process about discipleship, maybe because I've gone through a process. I've gone through both a spiritual process from my youth pastors that I went through that really focused on the word, focused on loving people, focused on evangelism, focused on working on me. I also went through a 1-year discipleship program that was all about doing, not necessarily around sitting around. I mean, we did scripture memory, we did the whole shebang there. But for me, the process of discipleship is just following Jesus and being on this journey with the Lord is a far better narrative than I think what we're seeing in the church and what we're selling discipleship as. Whether discipleship is not attendance, discipleship is not even participation or showing up to youth meetings. Discipleship is far greater than that, and it is about the practice of the gospel. It is about the practices in which your life contains. And I find that if youth ministries are not doing the practices, if we're not putting students in position to follow Jesus, then we're just going to get more of the same. We're just going to have kids at altars and have kids raising hands and kids raising hands to accept Christ as Savior, but not seeing the fruit. And what the parable of the sower says, the last one says that they heard, they understood, and they produced fruit. And those were the conditions of the person who the word was sown into, and then was able to produce, far greater than what they had, is because they received it, they understood it, and then they produce fruit. And so this website is dedicated to the process of discipleship. It's dedicated to that, and everything I write is about discipleship. If you read it, you go, oh, this is really about journey. This is really about discipleship. This is about starting here and ending here. This is really about taking kids on a 3-week, 4-week, 5-week type of thing that kind of wraps up with, would you like to follow Jesus? Would you like to now put into practice these things that we've talked about? and it gets into those things. And so that's really, and once again, that's why I call it the Disciple Project, because first of all, I wrote a book called The Disciple Project. You're welcome to go by the website. And I hope you do. I hope you go by the website and just say, hey, Paul, looks really nice. Would you do that for me? Would you like just go by the website, just go to thediscipleproject.net, and then leave me some comments down below that says, hey, by the way, nice website. Good job. Right? And also, by the way, if you're brand new here to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And then you'll get videos like this on a regular basis. You'll know when I go live. And so let's just kind of just take a quick tour around here. This talks about my book, which is an outreach manual. It's part book, part outreach manual. I share my thoughts and ideas on discipleship in there in the local church. And then the second half is how to really put together a program that emphasizes the practice part, where you're actually doing things, doing the gospel, not once or twice a year, but in rotation in your youth ministry. So if that is of interest to you, there'll be a link. You just go to the website and say, here it is. It goes into detail. So like I said, it goes through here. You can learn more, stop the meeting, start the movement. I still believe that. I believe a movement can be started in a youth ministry at any time. When things start really going and practice really starts and you do it over and over again, I think a movement can occur out of that. And then if you want to know about me, which they used, Brianna just took pictures from all over the place, from all over my social, and put these in here. And boy, she did a fantastic job. And then you're going to be seeing more about this, about the fire, the hammer, the water, and the anvil, which is really has been symbolic for me for over 20 years. And we'll get into that. If you want, there's a page right here. You can see there's some free stuff going on over there. Free stuff happening here. Then you got the outreach manual. You got my shop, the TDB, the Disciple Project shop, where you can. I'm just about to finish a brand new series, by the way, called Do the Math, and it's one of my favorites. I have to say, it's one of my favorites. So be on the lookout for that. And then, just goes on. It says, then it goes some testimonies, which we won't get into that. It goes into some blog posts on there, youth group Bible study on deconstructing faith, part 3, all that kind of good stuff. But you go to the about page. And once again, I'm not just showing. This is not about it. It is about me. It's not about me. It's really about Brianna and the fantastic way she designed. But it's also being proud of something that I think I've just worked so hard that I just saved money. And this was expensive. It's not no joke. By the way, if you would like to hit the little heart button down there and share a little bit and give a little ching into this, that'd be fantastic. Like I said, it cost me lots of money, but I'm proud of it. It's something that I'm proud of. And I wanted to share it with you guys. This is my family, probably a few years ago. Tells you if you want to know why it exists, it's right there. Got some great shots from camp. Got some great quotes from some other folks there. Then you have, goes into depth about the outreach manual. And what does that mean for you? What does it actually go into? And it gives a great exegesis, if you will, of what this book is really about, what I'm really trying to communicate with this book. Then you got a page of free resources, by the way, if you're into free resources, which I hope you are. But if you go to the free resources page, it's got a ton of, I think I'm up to 18 or 19. I'm going to put some new stuff up there probably today or tomorrow. Some are pay what you want, and some are just free. So you're welcome to do either of those. If you want more free stuff, you can always sign up for my newsletter, and you can sign up there. And then here's the one meeting message. I got an NF Bible study, his video called Lost, which, by the way, has been a big, people have really resonated with that. I can't wait till he comes out with a new album so I could write some Bible studies on that. Unidentified, Eternal. These are all the lessons that are there. Pharisees and fake Oreos. Just a lot of different messages on there. Like I said, I have more to come. So if you want to be informed on that, be sure to sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get some free resources as well for doing that. Then I got my blog, which is just now went over 1,200. Sorry, I said 1,200 articles. So if you want my thoughts on youth ministry and discipleship, I've written about it for the past 12, 15 years maybe. But yeah, here's all my recent articles on youth group Bible study, on deconstructing faith, reframing 3 common youth ministry phrases, some inspirational stuff, 7 post youth meeting recovery tips. So lots going on there. If you see here, this youth ministry roundup is protected. That's the newsletter. Is because I just, it's not for everybody. It's for people who want to subscribe. And what do you get in that? Well, you get a bunch of, you get articles, you get videos, you get bonus stuff that, is not really out there running around, but it's all kind of collected in there, and you get that every couple of weeks, by the way. So you get about every 2 weeks is good. The Youth Pastor's Guide to Apologies, it's kind of a good one there. This right here just takes you to the shop, which has all the goodies there. I mean, not all. You listen. I love them. I think they're all bangers, but that's for you to decide. But I really, if you've done any of my lessons, then you know that I put my heart into it. I try to, they're, once again, not fancy, but I think they're clear. I think they're concise, and I think they're there. I write them from a youth pastor's perspective in doing the work still as a youth pastor, part-time youth pastor at a church here in Alabama, and I just write these for you guys. I write them for myself, but then I write them for you, thinking, okay, how can they use this in their youth ministry? And once again, I think this website is beautiful. I just think I just have to brag about it, to the point where it's just, you'd be sick of me in about 2 minutes. If you're not sick of me yet, hang on, you'll get there. But once again, I'm so proud of it. I can't stand it. Okay. That I think that I'm thrilled. I think this best represents what I'm trying to do in youth ministry, what I'm trying to do to help you as youth workers, what I'm trying to do to kind of change the trajectory of what I think youth ministry should be about. Then if you're interested in coaching, you can always go over there, and I have lots of opportunities, lots of things you can do with that. And I have stuff you can do every month with my monthly mentor. I can do deep dives into you and your youth ministry. Be happy to do that. There's my friend Len, who I love very much. Good dude. And then it goes into it gives you ideas and, of what to expect with that, and the resources you'll get with that. By the way, when you sign up for coaching, you're going to get a bunch of free resources with that. So that's cool. And then the final one is just if you want to book me for a retreat, if you want to book me for a camp or something like that, I got 20 plus years of doing that as well, going to camp and teaching students, and I have a great time with that. It's one of my favorite things to do. And so if you're looking for a speaker, if you go to the Book Me page, it has all the opportunities there for that. You have people that can, verify for me, and then just send me a message, and I'll be happy to get back in touch with you. But that's the website. And once again, I'm just proud of it. I wanted to share it with you because I feel like I've just been on this journey of trying to get this done, of trying to bring my website up to the point where I feel like it reflects who I am and what I'm trying to do in youth ministry. And I want to thank you guys for just hanging out for a while, just enduring me, if you will. And so once again, if this is something cool that you enjoy, please go visit the website, poke around in it. Would love your feedback. And if you love it, just leave a comment. And if you really love it and you say, Paul, we know that you paid a little bit of money for that, and you would like to hit that heart down there, that little heart that says, hey, I would like to give you some money for that, and invest in this thing called youth ministry and invest in you helping youth workers, then please do that. I would love for you to do that. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out and being with me for a little while. And once again, be sure to subscribe, and you'll get videos like this in your inbox, and you'll also know when I go live, which I plan on doing a lot more of in the future. So, but anyway, thanks guys for visiting. Thanks for being a part today, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope you guys have a great youth meeting this week. So until next time, have a great day, everybody.